Are you also worried that your old crusty MacBook can't play the new upcoming Football Manager? Yeah, I get you. Every year a new FM drops, and every year we Mac users start sweating a little, especially this year with the newly improved engine. Well, today we're going to find out exactly that. Can your MacBook handle Football Manager 2026? We'll go through the minimum and recommended system requirements, compare them to some popular MacBook models, and I'll even give you some quick tips to make FM run smoother on your machine. So grab a coffee, because by the end of this video, you'll know for sure whether you're safe or if it's time to start saving for that shiny new M3 MacBook. Alright, first up, what do you actually need to run Football Manager 2026 on macOS? Now, FM26 isn't officially out yet, but early listings on Steam and Football Manager fan sites have already given us a pretty solid idea of the specs. For minimum specs, you're looking at macOS Big Sur, macOS 11, or newer, at least 4 gigabytes of RAM, a processor like the Apple M1 chip, or an older Intel Core M, around 20 gigabytes of free storage space. Now for the recommended specs, macOS Ventura, Sonoma, or Sequoia, an Apple M1 or newer Apple Silicon chip, like M2 or M3, 12 gigabytes of RAM, around 20 gigabytes of storage. So overall, FM26 is following the same pattern we've seen for the last few years, optimized for Apple Silicon, but still technically playable on older Intel Macs. Okay, cool, but what does that actually mean for your MacBook? Let's break it down. If you've got an Apple Silicon MacBook, M1, M2, or M3, you're in luck. FM26 is basically built for you. You'll be able to run it smoothly, even with multiple leagues loaded. The M1 and M2 chips handle FM really well. If you're on an older Intel MacBook, things get a bit trickier. You can still run it, especially if you've got at least 8 gigabytes of RAM and a newer macOS version. But performance will vary. You might need to drop to 2D match view, limit active leagues, and expect slower processing between days. And if your MacBook is rocking anything older than macOS Big Sur, sorry, but FM26 probably won't even launch. It officially drops support for versions below macOS 11. So, is FM26 playable on MacBook? Before I give you an answer, if you enjoyed this video, don't be shy to hit the like and maybe even subscribe. So the short answer, yes. If you're on an Apple Silicon Mac, absolutely. If you're on an Intel Mac, probably. As long as you're okay with lowering a few settings, Football Manager doesn't need to look like Cyberpunk 2077. What matters most is smooth simulation speed. And before you go, here are a few quick tips to make sure FM26 runs great on your Mac. 1. Close background apps. 2. Keep your saves lean. Only load leagues you need. 3. Lower graphics settings. 4. Use 2D match view if necessary. 5. Keep macOS updated. Do all that and you'll have a smooth, lag-free experience, even on older Macs. So there you have it. Football Manager 2026 is totally playable on MacBooks, as long as you know your limits. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more FM content, and let me know in the comments. What MacBook are you using, and how's your Football Manager setup performing? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.